Patience is one of the paramitas, and I'm sure you know there are 6 paramitas, and I'm sure you know the rest of the paramitas, but I can remind you. So first is Dana paramita, which is also generosity. And it's not only about giving whatever, you know, maybe material things, or maybe your time, your energy, your care. And without caring, of course, we cannot be really aware of what is happening. So that's first paramita. The second paramita is our precepts or ethics. The third is patience, or sometimes also perseverance. And then effort we make on this path to liberation. And then you have fifth paramita is samadhi or concentration. And then finally, sixth paramita is wisdom, prajna paramita. We chant twice a day at least, you know, the Prajna Paramita Sutra. So the, you know, patience, like lack of patience actually, is a weakness of many people. And it came out in my conversation today with somebody who is a strong practitioner, but young and very impatient, and wanted to, like many of us, wanted to figure it out, wanted to know, wanted to comprehend and to understand what is going on, how to fix this mind, and what is really happening, and all kinds of things. And this is great, because it's like having big question and inquire, which is very, very important when we want to grow and develop and continue our path to liberation. But this, you know, what happened is we drew conclusions too quickly, and we believe they are true. And of course, it might be partially accurate observation at the moment, but if we stick to it or we hold on to it, then it's like closing a door. It's closing a door to a deeper and wider understanding, and really seeing the, you know, bigger perspective. So I'm glad Seamus was talking about Kyorche, because in meditation, actually, and he talked about this a little bit, in meditation, and especially when it's done in more intensive way, like sitting for 1 week or longer, what happened is when eventually, you know, our mind is very, very busy, very chaotic, very loud, but eventually, after some time, it really slows down and calms down, and it's more, of course, it's more quiet, it's silence. And in such a moment, we can sense it, and we can intuitively feel it, that there is something more in us, something more than our thinking and our emotions and feelings. And this something more is our true nature, or we also call it Buddha nature. And in such a moment, not only on retreat, of course, but retreat is organized, and it's developed in a way that we can have this experience of connecting to our true nature. And you know, this whole thinking machine also slows down, and then this connection is possible. And of course, very soon, thinking machine comes back, but but this experience, even if it's a very short experience, remains in our eighth consciousness, and it can be used in everyday life. So basically, this practice is about revealing our true nature, not getting anything, not attaining anything, but to discovering our true nature, or revealing our true nature in everyday life. And yeah, so also this kind of experience can really change our perspective and can change our relationship with our thoughts, with our thinking. It can, in a way that we are not taking this habitual thinking too seriously. We can even become more humorous with what we observe and what we see and listening to, and yeah, it can really, changing perspective means we get smarter and more skillful, so not to repeat the circle of suffering again and again and again.